Recently, around the Universal Orlando Resort, we've noticed something strange happening, and it just keeps getting stranger. It wasn't too long ago when the park revealed the return of Beetlejuice to this year's Horror Nights, but we've also gotten the reveal of Puppet Theater and hints of The Bride of Frankenstein Lives from last year making a comeback. But could an old favorite house be returning this year? Well, let's look at the details. This will be marketed as the park's 30th Halloween event, so they will be making it themed to all the previous Horror Nights with familiar characters we all know and love. Could it be possible that one of the returning houses could be the insanely popular Stranger Things? The last time we saw this house was in 2019 when it was themed to both Season 2 and 3 of the hit Netflix series. But what are the possibilities of it making a return this year? It hasn't been on anyone's radar up until now, considering all speculation maps don't seem to show Stranger Things making a comeback in any capacity, at least for now. On the unofficial speculation maps going around on the internet, here's what this year's haunt event may look like. But where is Stranger Things? You may notice that it is nowhere to be found. In 2019, we saw Stranger Things' house be located just next door to the Tribute Store, but all speculation maps point at it being an HHN Icons captured house. Very fitting since it will be right next door to the Tribute Store, making it be a very well-suited location for that kind of house. That is, since this year's theme will be celebrating all of the previous scare events at the park. But recently, Horror Nights fans have noticed something very unusual. Many have noticed the peculiar amount of signs that have been turned upside down around the parks. Could this be the resort possibly teasing a return of Stranger Things, or just an unkindly mistake? When asked about it on Twitter, the official Universal social media team seemed to hint at it being a mistake and that the proper team would be contacted to fix it. But was it a mistake? For those of you who don't know, in the Stranger Things show, the Upside Down is a sort of world that has everything turned on its roof from our world. That's about the best way I can explain it. I guess and just go watch the show for yourself, because in the show they can do a lot better explaining it than I ever could. But just keep in mind for the sake of this video that it is a big part of the show's plot, and therefore this could be tied into that with these signs being upside down. Just keep that in mind. So, if Stranger Things was to get a returning house this year, it's possible that they'd want to help boost hype for Season 4 of the hit show by welcoming it back to Halloween Horror Nights. Of course, it's only a matter of time before the park makes more announcements, and we get answers to what houses exactly the park will be receiving this year. People are also wondering when tickets will go on sale, because typically around this time they will have at least more houses and scare zones confirmed to the public. Recently, I spoke with one of the Halloween Horror Night creative team members, and he told me that the park is waiting on selling tickets for one reason and one reason only: capacity. With COVID-19 restrictions slowly vanishing into the Upside Down, the park is hoping that they can increase capacity up to 100% by September when HHN will officially begin. The way to be for certain, however, is by waiting to see if it'll be allowed. And of course, Universal does love to announce things super late, as we've learned from a certain churro stand. Well, let me know what you guys think about this. I hope you enjoyed this episode of ParkTwister. If you're new here, we talk about theme parks on the channel all the time, so be sure to subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, then go and hit that like button. It really does help us out. If you would like to support us even farther, you can find us at ParkTwister.com, or by going and following us on Twitter and Instagram. You can also become an official Twister on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Any contribution helps out to the channel. Or you can get exclusive ParkTwister merchandise. All the links are in the description below. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I'll catch you here next time.